What's up, guys? We are 9 days out. I can't believe it. Your girl made it freaking happen. I am like just so excited. I don't know, I posted on my Instagram the other day like just the 20-day transformation. I was struggling just to get lean, and I know that this is how my body is, but I was so lean all of last year that, you know, I was always kind of ready for my shows, and I didn't really have to like lose so much body fat. And it was about like a month ago, and I messaged my coach and I was like, hey, like I really feel like I'm not gonna make it. Like, do you think that I'm gonna make it? And he was like, you know what, Morgan, you have a 50-50 chance. And I was like, no, like I really want to do this show. And it wasn't just because you know, the advantage I guess is, as a pro, is that there is more shows, and I could have pushed it back, but I had my heart set on this. I had already been dieting. This would be like 14 weeks total. On show day will be 14 weeks of dieting, and I just wanted to do this as a warm-up show because my plan is to take 8 weeks to improve, get feedback, and then start competing again in August when like my hair is literally a rat's nest, I swear. I feel like my appearance is helpless right now. Anyway, but this is me. This is what I look like right now, and I just like to post how I really look because this is how I look. And so I really wanted to have more of a strategic plan, and my plan was to do a warm-up show. It's in Miami. I can drive there from Tampa, easy peasy. That's what I wanted to do. And then compete in the Tampa Pro, obviously, just because I just really like that show. But if not, start competing the weekend after, like August 9th, August 10th, when the Olympia points start for 2020, so that I could start, you know, doing a few shows then, and then be able to take an off season if I need to temporarily, reverse, and then start competing next year early on if I needed to get more points to qualify. So I am just so happy. Like, I feel like I had such a good mental shift, and that is the thing when it comes to just your mindset overall. I feel like half of the time we're really only giving 40% of our potential, and I watched this podcast the other day, and it was so interesting because I feel like it's true. You know, we're always trying to talk ourselves out of it, or, you know, you're doing cardio and you're like, I'm tired, like let me just like, you know, half-ass it today. And literally, when I say that I've dumped my heart and soul into this prep, I really have. The last 25 days, I have left no more energy on any of my cardio sessions, and I just have given it my all. Like, and a big part of that is because I just want to be such a good example and role model to my clients, that not just to do a show. And the thing is like, I think all these people have it wrong about competing, and competing is not for everyone. But competing teaches you discipline, and that discipline you can like what I'm talking about right now, you can apply that to any area of your life. Like, it doesn't just have to be competing. But I have found that when I go off of my diet, and when I don't do the things that I need to do, whatever it is, whether it's work, whether it's putting off, you know, things that I need to just on my to-do list, whatever it is, when I get those done, I feel so much better. It's like when I eat healthier, I feel better. And I regret not having that discipline. And yes, we need balance, but that wasn't balance. That was just me being rebellious to my own self, and that was self-destruction. And I don't think that that was healthy. And I think sometimes people get balance confused. Now, if you're mentally happy in that place and that's what works for you, then do that. But the biggest thing that I wanted to tackle right here before I go on like a huge tangent is just that perseverance. Like, give that extra 60% that you might not be putting in to it. Like, when you say you're giving 100%, like, are you really giving 100%? Because most of the time we aren't, and we think that we are, and we're wondering why we aren't seeing the changes and things, you know, our body's changing. But like, have you pushed yourself enough to change? Like, I personally, until this prep, don't think that I've pushed myself as hard. Like, I was about to go do whatever I needed to do, and it's not because I needed to diet longer. I just feel like my body responds this way, first of all, because I don't want people to say, well, you should have just dieted longer and slower. Like, I'm sorry, but I already dieted for 14 weeks. Like, I don't want to keep dieting like for a long period of time. Our prep was very slow, so I feel like he made it more aggressive in the last month, which definitely like helped speed up things because I really wasn't doing much cardio this prep, and so we definitely like increased things. So we got the ball rolling in the last 30 days, and we did a lot of refeeds and played around with my diet, and that helped a lot. And it allowed me to have a lot of stamina because I wasn't doing so much cardio like as my previous preps. I was just like burning myself out constantly because I was doing so much cardio because I was trying to maintain my leanness for like a year and a half. I think I was lean. But I'm just saying that give it your all and like go into it for yourself, and just don't focus on the negative aspects of the things that you're going through. And somebody posted this on Instagram the other day, and nobody's forcing you to do this. And I think sometimes we get into this place where we feel like our coaches are against us, they're doing this, they're doing that. Like, it's not even that. It's just, you know, we're choosing to do this. Like, be grateful for this opportunity that you have to transform yourself into this accomplishment. Like, the accomplishment and the prize isn't the trophy. That's an added bonus. Like, I'm telling you, like, I've never had this kind of body in my life, and the amount of effort and the hours and all the days that I put into this prep means so much more to me than placing. Placing means a lot to me, but you are in a sport where 99% of the time you're not going to get first place. You're going to lose, and you have to have a mindset where losing is okay, but you're not losing, like you're gaining. Like, and it doesn't mean that if you don't get the placing that you want, that your body is not good enough. Like, it's just, it makes me feel sad because this is the whole thing that I have with just my team and my girls. Like, I'm so big on women empowerment. Like, you are good enough, and never let someone tell you that you aren't. And all last year I just got so focused on like the placing, and my mindset was just not in a good place. Like, I was like, I'm not good enough, I need to do this, I need to do that, and like, I don't care anymore. And I think that that's why my body is transformed, because I care for me. I care that I like my body. When I look at my pictures, I'm like, I like the way I look, body that I bring to stage. Like, I really do. And you got to take their feedback and roll with it and try to improve the best that you can. But like, you can only do so much. And if you're doing your best and you're putting in 110%, and just keep pushing. And the biggest thing that I can give you is advice is patience. Like, I weighed 120 pounds since November. It didn't matter what I did, how much cardio. Like, I was just like, I'm never gonna get under this number. Like, I'm just not. And the second that I stopped taking the word I can't lose weight, this is not gonna happen for me, I'm never going to be under 120. Like, those are all setting the tone for my mind. Like, you're never gonna be under 120. And I'm 113 today. Like, I made it freaking happen. So be positive and believe in yourself, and don't be too hard on yourself. Like, life is hard enough, and a lot of the things that we're doing, we aren't grateful enough for. So be grateful that you have the opportunity to take care of your body, to get in shape, instead of thinking it as like a chore or something that you need to do. No one is forcing you to do this. Do it for you, and having discipline will create so much more freedom in your life, just overall. So I'm gonna show you guys all my meals today, and I just showed you meal 1, and we are 9 days out, and Honey says hi! All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. This is 8 grams of nuts and more, 5 grams of PB2. Well, it's not PB2, it's the almond butter one that's unsweetened. 2 grams of semi-sweet mini chocolate chips, and 30 grams of cream of rice. All right, guys, so I am going to show you my next meal. I'm honestly just chilling today. I normally don't get like diet face or whatever the heck this is, but I literally feel like a skeleton. Like, and I always feel like weird things start happening. Like, you can't really tell now because of the lighting, but like I have like just weird veins like all over my stomach, and like, it's just cool because I feel like this show means a lot to me just because of how hard I've worked the last 30 days, like I mentioned earlier. And I don't know, I just think my body's responding really good because I took a pretty good off season, and like it was being stubborn, but like I said, that's just how my body is. And now things are going really smooth. But a big part of why I think I responded so good is I literally eat like pretty much 100% whole foods and a ton of micronutrients, and I feel like that really helped to speed things along. So right now I'm going to show you my meal. I'm basically having asparagus, salsa, green onion, and salad. So carbs are pretty low right now, but I'm excited because we are doing a mock peak week tomorrow, so I'm super excited about that. So I tend to get like really stressed before my carb ups, and I think that it affects my physique. So we are going to basically do exactly what we're gonna do next Friday, see how I react, and then that way we know kind of where I stand. Obviously it's a lot different when you don't have like a show in mind, but I think that that'll help going into next week. So instead of being like, I don't know if I should eat this many carbs and us like debating it, we kind of already know like this worked well for me. So that's the plan for tomorrow. So your girl gets carbs tomorrow. I'm so excited. All right, I'm gonna eat this and I'll show you guys what I eat next. Oh, and I did cut up some cucumbers earlier, and I put a little bit of like salt on them and mustard, and that's all I've kind of had today. So yeah. The veins are out of control. Just bumming around. Thunder's being crazy. See, I almost forgot to record my meal, but I'm having a waffle with some fat-free Cool Whip. It's just protein powder, 1 egg white, and a little bit of Walden Farms. I'm gonna keep this in for this week, and then next week I'll cut it out, but this is what I'm having for my next meal. All right, this is my last meal. Got home from the gym pretty late and I needed quite a bit of protein left, so I just made this again. Just a scoop of protein, nothing in the waffle, and then a half cup of egg whites. So, all right guys, so that is gonna conclude this video. It is actually the next morning and we are 8 days out. 8 days. But I just wanted to do an outro, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I'm gonna be trying to do lots more of these videos leading up to my show as much as I can. Your girl's been getting used to getting vlogging again. The last couple days have been really good. Cause the thing is, like, I eat something and then I'm like, oh crap, like I already ate it. So, all right, I'll catch you guys in the next one.